Well, it's officially fall and it is a stormy day ahead of us. So we are actually going to hit the water right now with a new rod and reel combo from Daiwa, as well as a new Chatterbait trailer from Z-Man that we're going to be checking out. So let's take a closer look at that trailer and the combo, and then let's go hit the water and let's catch some fish. So first up, rod and reel combo, we've got the Daiwa Tatula. This is the new one that dropped, was released around ICAST. This one comes in at around $179 if you go on Tackle Warehouse right now. Might go on sale at some point in time, but we're not sure. But check out this. We've got your bass around the collar. That is pretty cool. You got the split cork design. Love the details on this thing. It's no wonder this thing won an award for best freshwater rod this year. Now it is on that sort of upper echelon with rods at $179, but we believe that it packs a pretty huge value. So you're gonna be really happy if you wanted to invest into something like this. Definitely not a budget rod, not for everybody, but it has a lot of different options as far as actions go that you can do anything you want with. I ended up grabbing the 7.3 medium heavy. It's actually listed on the back here. Check this out. So we got the 7.3 medium heavy. Now they also do this with all of their setups. So they actually list like what it's best for. I always love that when companies do this. I think that's helpful, especially for folks that are new. Okay. And my dog just tried to eat the chatterbait. Hey buddy, what the heck? Let's not do that, dude. Just try to show the people stuff here. So this is the free rig and big worm rod. Now that said, spoiler alert, it was not free rig and big worm time on this fishing trip. It was chatterbait time, and that's because of that prefrontal storm condition that we found ourselves in. Trust me, I threw everything. The only thing I really caught on was one on a big swim bait, many on this, and a couple on a drop shot. That was it, whole time. But I was testing out some new baits, so that was a win for me, and I was happy with that. Check out some of the details, though, on that Tatula rod. That is freaking cool. I do have the Tatula. This is the SVTW that dropped in, I believe, 2024. So this one came out a little over a year ago. Fantastic. One of my favorite reels of all time. And this little Daiwa combo is sick. So I've been having a lot of fun with this. And it actually does work really well as a chatterbait rod too. This rod loads up really well, and it's just super easy to cast those long distances, do some big runs with the chatterbait, and ultimately get some bites. And here's the two main Z-Man baits that we were testing out on this day. So had a couple catches on the drop kickers. Check these out. This is in the copper truce color, but it gives you an idea of what this is all about. So it can be a great trailer as well. It can be a great option on your chatterbaits, but it is really made for drop shotting. Check out this little mini wedge tail that they have on the back of these. So you get that hyper durability with the Elastec there. And this is something that you can drop shot and kind of run a little bit. So either set it there, hop it around a little bit just to draw some bites, or fish it through the water column, and this tail is going to kick pretty good. Also going to be a great option on your underspins as well. So stay tuned on that. We're going to be fishing it more this fall. But the main feature of this video would be the Diezel Kickerz here from Z-Man. Another new drop, comes in a bunch of different sizes. These are the 3.25 inch. I'll be honest, we're a little small for the Evo chatterbait that I've been using, but ended up working because it was a compact design. This color is called Sexy Mullet. You get the chartreuse, the blue, lots of flake in there, so super flashy and bright, which is gonna work really well, as you can see in this video, in those stormy conditions. And off the back here, you can see once you break these feet apart, you get the little kicky feet. So there's a nice big flange on those, and those are going to be kicking back and forth, kind of reciprocating while it's on the back of that bladed jig or your chatterbait. Nice chunky base to it and super durable, so it'll last as long as your chatterbait does. No need to switch out your trailers on this at all. And I didn't for that whole day. So can confirm, does work, draws bites, looks good as a trailer. And just a quick close-up of what that actually looks like. What I would recommend, if you cared, is maybe trim the skirt up a little bit, but you can see the kicky feet stick out beyond that. And it made for a nice compact design that was getting it done. I actually started the day out fishing a gigantic paddle tail off the back of this, and then I started downsizing until I started getting bites, and it was nonstop once I figured it out on this. So let's go to the water, and you can see how the day went for me. Oh, tons of bait fish. Dude, I love this rod. This thing is awesome. There we go, that's fish. First on the Megalojohn's, gonna lose him here. Nope, got him. There we go. Score 1 for swim baits. There we go. Skinny big mouth guy. Oop, okay. That was not intentional. Megalodon, let's go. This is a pretty sick swim bait. Comes in sort of at that middle price point for harness style swim baits. This thing's got a freaking thick back. Big Megalodon, big back. Thing just, it can shake its booty really well. Heavy duty kick. I'm digging it. Okay, changed it up to a compact version of the chatterbait. Had our first fish in an hour. Late hit too. I haven't seen anything. Oh, and then I caught a tree. It's all good, we're back. And now I'm getting blown into the trees, awesome. There's another one, little guy. A warmouth. These guys are just too fun though. All right, so compact chatterbait, kind of getting it done. I finally got a freaking fish. Look at that, would you look at that. Out to salad with this one. Oh my God, what a drag it's been. The only thing catching fish is the compact chatterbait setup. It's it. Period, the end, nothing else works. Other than that one rando on the Spro Megalodon, which is about to go back on, by the way. That's about it, man. I'm having to fish this chatterbait right in the pads. That's like the only thing I can do to draw a bite. Run my open hook bait through friggin' lily pads. Finally got to catch a few on the new Tatula rod. This thing is freaking sick. Super lightweight, really comfortable in hand. There we go. No! Is he still on? No way. That was wild. Freaking slammed it too. We could definitely trim the skirt up a bit, but we got the Evo chatterbait and it's the new Diezel Kickerz as the trailer. I had a big paddle tail on there, but I wasn't getting any hits. So I decided to change it up, use something new, and it worked. Dude, this rod is sick. This combo. Oh, there we go. That's another one. This combo is super fun to fish with too. Get in the boat, buddy. Slowly upgrading our fish today. Slowly but surely. There we go. Chatterbait. Go figure. Pre-storm front conditions. Hyper windy day. Chatterbait. There we go. Got that one. Dude, this is like pretty much non-stop. This might be the skinniest one of the day so far. Oh no! The wind! It's picking up! Would like to catch something gigantic. Late grab there for our best bass of the day so far. What the frick? Never mind, I'm not fishing anything else today. Holy crap, dude. There we go. It's like, oh, this is the skinniest one of the day for sure. They're all kind of just stacked up in here. Dude, smoked again. What the toot? There we go. And history repeats itself. Hey, buddy. This is a copy paster right here. We're getting copy paste bass. Gosh dang. There we go. Got him. Get back for it. Oh, God. Get around there, dude. Jeez. Hey, buddy. Easily the biggest fish of the day. Look at that. Nice. So that's a win. Freaking inhaled the drop shot. All right. Well, thanks, buddy. See ya. Fast. Yeah. We got about 10 more casts. One for the road. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go one for the road. I gotta get out of here. Come on, get over the log. That's fish. There we go. That's fish. There we go. All right. Get in here, dude. What's up, my dude? Well, chatterbait still works. Hell yeah, dude. Just deflected off of a log and he hit it right after. A lot of submerged wood over here. Bunch of stumps. Stomps. They're just cowards because there's a giant thunderstorm coming in or whatever. Maybe not. Is this a fish? Yes. No freaking heckin' way, dude. No heckin' tootin' way. Get the heck out of here, my guy. Ow. Thanks, buddy. I even threw jerk baits today. The only thing I got a bite. Diezel Kickerz setup. On the chitty chat. The chitty chit chat. It's the way to go, man. Honestly, my preference. I needed a chatterbait day. It's been too freaking long. And this has been awesome. How can you beat this? And I'm going to catch all my fish today on a brand new rod combo. Nice. Nice. Storm wasn't supposed to be here till 6 o'clock. It is 2:30. I'm getting scammed. I'm out of the wind. That changed things. It's almost like conditions play a major factor in whether or not the fish bite. Why didn't anybody tell me that? There we go. No, thank you. Why? All right, drop shot's done. That's the depth I'm looking for. And that's the fish I'm looking for too. Bass off the bottom. Slamming it top of the mouth. There you go, bud. Oop. Sorry about that. All right, y'all, time is up. Storm is rolling in, so I am rolling out. I had a blast. I think we were out there 3.5 hours. That's it. Short trip. Lots of fun. I mean, honestly, I tried a lot of stuff. I threw some big swim baits. We caught on my bargain bin Megalojohn from Spro. It was a 6-inch swim bait. That was cool. Like within 5 minutes. And then everything else, chatterbaits only, baby. The chunky boy chatter got the job done. This goes to show you, I mean, sometimes you gotta persevere a little bit. You gotta change things up. Did we catch any giants? No, but we put some numbers up when initially I thought we weren't gonna catch crap. I went for like an hour stretch of nothingness until I just committed to that chatterbait. That is what made it happen. I put everything else away at that point. So that's just how it turns out sometimes. Love talking as I walk up this hill. It all feels so good. So there you have it. I had a great day on the water. Had a blast fishing that new Tatula rod combo. I'm a big fan. I'm gonna be using this thing a lot in the coming season because we're kind of coming up on the end of the year for us, unfortunately. We're gonna get as many more days on the water as we possibly can, but eventually the fish just kind of shut down and it just becomes extremely unproductive. So we will be focusing a lot of content on unboxing, gear reviews, and if you guys have some ideas for us, feel free to drop them in the comments below. We read every comment you guys provide. We usually comment back, and we'd be happy to take some advice from you. What do you want to see? What do you want us to focus on? I'm gonna miss the days where this stuff is working. As the temps drop and the fish slow down, I won't be able to run the chatterbait as much. It's gonna go to much slower baits. So maybe some big baits, which would be cool. So stay tuned for some swim bait content. We could be doing a lot of that. And then probably some slow finesse stuff too. That tends to be what we lean on here a lot in Michigan and up in the Midwest. Stay tuned for a full review on this and anything that we use on this channel. We want to be a resource for you guys. So just because I used it once doesn't mean I'm not going to use it more than one time. I want to get a lot of time on the water with stuff like this so that we can give you some good valid feedback and reviews. I can tell you the fish were a huge fan of this little setup right here, and I am too, so I've got some renewed confidence and faith in that. Loving the Diezel Kickerz. Probably gonna get those in a few different sizes so that I can use them as a trailer on different size chatterbaits, including the Micro Max and the Mini Max and the new Evo designs that we have that have dropped. Maybe even the Baby Jack. There's lots of options out there. I'll continue using the drop kickers as well. They come in a couple different sizes and a bunch of different colors as Z-Man normally does. I'm gonna be using those pretty heavily here at the tail end of fall as water temps drop and fish are starting to shut down. Drop shot becomes extremely effective, so I will put those to work. And then swim baits, you know, you saw with the Megalodon, that thing kicks like crazy. It's awesome swim bait, and we've got a lot more swim baits like that, as well as slower moving swim baits like wedge tails and glides that we're gonna be using too. So again, if you wanna see more content like that, see some time on the water, see some gear reviews, all of that over the winter, just to hold you over till next season, stay tuned, stay subscribed, and we'll see you on the next video.